we're getting into it. Let's see. I'm excited to see what Nurok is going to do differently this week.
I think Nurok's biggest problem is that I feel like his defensive options are a little lacking. Like when he's in the corner, I feel like he does like one of two things, you know. Not very comfortable doing like those like sort of like niche isn't the right word, but it's like those like kind of nuanced like drift options with like jumping out of shield or like taking ledge and ledge dashing, stuff like that. He'll just like roll or like sit and like try to attack you and stuff like that.
He's antsy. He's an antsy edge player.
Definitely.
He's kind of got that, you know, as Mike Tyson said, like once you always have a plan until you get hit in the mouth. And I feel like Nurok is that player.
Yeah.
Like he has a good plan and he sits nice and solid and stoic. Boom, he goes down a stock.
And then I feel like the other thing is that he's a little robotic in his like offensive play. Yeah. Where he'll like sort of do the same thing a bunch, you know. But off to a good start off of Jerry's.
All these
trying to go for that side speed.
He's crushing it.
Nice. That was where Jerry I think actually should have gone straight because like Falco doesn't have a great option for straight. But like he was just like, oh, I'm scared. Like I think he won't be able to get this like straight up angle, you know. And he just like gives it to him. It's like, oh well, alright, I guess. I'm not doing the MGBA a bunch right now.
What's up?
I'm not doing the MGBA a bunch right now. That.
Oh yeah, that is classic. So I will say though, is that Nurok does gain a lot of momentum. That is a positive trait that he definitely has. You know, once he gets a couple good solid hits.
You think he's like a very momentum player?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not as clean as I'm used to seeing him this first game.
Right? Yeah, I'd agree. I think Jerry was a little sloppy, but wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So the way Jerry beat him last week was basically like converting off everything super hard, like every grab is a 70, and then like Nurok just like wasn't getting very good like hit opportunities and just like wasn't hitting him as hard. So it's like we're sort of seeing the opposite right now, where Jerry's like sort of flubbing these a little bit.
Yeah, I mean even though he's like definitely making a huge comeback, he doesn't feel like he's hitting as hard. But that was
as
pretty
we say that, we're even stocks right now. One stock, not a lead.
No, or definitely not against Fox. Not in this match.
130%.
That's gotta be it.
No, it's not.
I mean, he should clean this edge guard up though.
That's actually a hard edge guard to hit though, actually.
That's true. It's like a 50-50 almost.
The reason is because he doesn't get the single hit. The reason is because back air sends people at a terrible DI or DI angle for like edge guards. Because like you saw Jerry just go straight towards the corner, like nowhere near dying. Yeah. And it was just like, oh well, now like he just hits one up B and it's like he's back in the game. This is actually really this is starting to get really scary for Nurok.
It is, and he is
not going. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say he would not want to throw away that first game.
He cut that close though. That last stock, he started like going. He just extended with all of his aerials.
And I feel like that's the sort of play. That's the sort of play that I think happened in my set versus Nurok. Where like last set was just super spaghetti from both of us. I wound up winning, but like it was a very unpretty set.
It was too much spaghetti though.
It was super spaghetti. My hands are now cold. Unfortunate. It's the bad thing about having to use the restroom in between sets is like you have to wash your hands unless you want to be gross, right? So it's like you wash your hands and then all your hard work of all your hard-earned like controller juices are now gone. You've lost the power.
I don't know what you're doing with your controller, but I definitely do not have any controller juices.
I just have sweaty hands.
No. You're not the only one. Armada has those little like hand wipes or whatever.
Oh yeah, the hand warmers, dude. Hand warmers and a towel. What a beast.
I know.
Oh no, that's not safe. Man. Rock gets hit with the that's not safe. Jerry sneaks in that back air between his lasers and that's stock one.
Oh, ooh.
Nurok doesn't down smash. You gotta be able to hit that on reaction.
Yeah, like as soon as that laser hits, you gotta be ready for it.
Got an opportunity, but
oh no!
What?
That's it though.
Jerry picks like the noobiest option, and it almost works. I think Nurok was like, oh yeah, he couldn't possibly be dumb enough to side B here, and then he did.
Oh, that's a shot.
That's
nice.
a finish. That's actually a nice like intermediate jab right there, because I think it might have like sort of covered double jump attempts, like early double jump attempts, a little better than like maybe a Shine would have.
Wow, that was crazy. That's such a slick grab.
Yeah, Jerry's actually very good at hitting those like tech chase situations with the other round. That was sick spacing around that down.
All right,
this is very much like what we saw last week when Jerry was like hitting these punishes, and Nurok was like, I can't do it. It's just fast. It's too fast. You know, I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, man. I just hope he doesn't, completely fall into that trap again.
Chain grab in the middle of Dreamland.
Nice. That's good coverage. So I will say, like, I feel like Nurok.
That'll do it.
So in that situation, sometimes you just gotta like take yourself back and be like, all right, I gotta slow it down. Like if you feel overwhelmed, you're like, all right, I gotta slow it down. And
can't play into their pace.
And you can't do jumpy things.
Wait, but he's going to Yoshi's story.
You can't roll in when you're shielding on the ledge. You can't, I don't know what other things you can do, but always jump here. Rough start.
This is an interesting choice because I was like, I thought Nurok was like, he was like feeling it on the big stage, like beat him on Dreamland. I feel like he had better luck when he wasn't, like, I feel like Jerry has been actually doing a decent job of rushing him down. So, like, going to Yoshi's, that's just like, nah, we're fighting it out, dog. Like, no chill.
Down smash, right? I don't know how that works.
Hard to say. So the first laser actually put Jerry in range to shorten. And once you can shorten down smash doesn't actually cover shorten anymore. So he would have had to have like on stage edge guarded the first one.
Yeah.
And after the second laser, if he recognizes that Jerry is in shorten range, he 50-50s it by either turning around, grabbing the ledge, or just doing a normal edge guard. But once you're in shortened position, you can't actually edge guard it from the stage.
Oh, call out.
Dude, if he didn't hit the Shy Guys, I don't actually know if Jerry gets that forward smash out fast enough, hilariously. And we've seen this evenly go straight from like the very beginning where Nurok suicides. And so we're basically back at the same position.
Nurok loves that, sorry. Every time.
MVBA, dude.
It's so bad.
It's not the stone worst, but yeah, obviously not the greatest. That was actually some sort of.
Oh, that's a good. Nurok needed that.
All right, one stock lead still. 70% in the lead. He rolls in.
No, don't do
Jerry
it.
have it? No, he doesn't. No shorten.
Wow.
No wave dash out.
Oh,
that's actually hard to get. That should be it.
All right.
Nurok shakes his head. Unhappy about it.